see you again. I'm Celine Graham, your host for Undercover Agent. Today we're going to be meeting with Kathy again. She has put an offer in on a home. It's been accepted and we're waiting for that offer to close, or that deal to close. She has some questions on remodeling that she wants to do on the home and how she can get the most out of her money. So join me and we'll talk about that with Kathy. Well, it's really great to see you again, Kathy.
Oh, I'm happy you're here. I am really excited that my bid got accepted. Looks like I'm getting my house.
Yeah.
But I thought of a bunch of questions to ask you.
Okay, I know you said, when we looked at that house, you knew you wanted to do some personalizations on it. You wanted to remodel it. And that was what we had anticipated, so that's good. And you said you wanted to know a little bit about where you should put your money, what are the best things to look at.
Yeah, right. I don't want to be putting a lot of money into something I'm not going to get any return on. I don't know how long, maybe 3-5 years I'm going to stay here. So.
Okay. Well, first of all, there's two things to consider when you're doing remodeling. One is if you're going to be in the home for a long term, like the rest of your life, or longer than 10 years, you're just going to want to do things that make your home comfortable, things that you like. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not quite as important to that. You look at return on investment, or ROI, what they call it.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I was wondering what that was. ROI.
Okay. The place that you're going to see the most money or the best return on investment is either with a new front door or new garage doors. Okay?
Really?
Yeah. If you look at a new front door, that's over 100% of your dollars spent is returned to you on that. If you go with a steel door. Fiberglass doors are expensive and they're a little bit harder to recoup the money on. So if the door is in need of replacement, that's a great thing, great place to start. It gives the front of the home a new look, and it also will give you a return on the investment. The two areas of the house that are most important to put your money into, well, there's actually 3 areas. One is going to be your kitchen. Okay. 2 is going to be the bathroom, and 3 is going to be the basement. Those areas will give you the best return on your investment. So I would start with those areas.
What about remodeling the kitchen?
So in the kitchen, for homes in your price range, if you wanted to put stainless in, that would certainly add some value. You also might want to consider taking your appliances with you. So if you want really good appliances, you can take those with you and you can replace them with a lower end appliance at a later time when it's time to sell. So you can get one.
Yeah. How about in the bathroom? I was kind of thinking of going with a newer whirlpool in there than what's in there. Or I do have a separate shower in there already. Then I hear about clawfoot tubs, and those are supposed to be nice. So.
Well, that's all nice. Right now, people are kind of straying away from the high-end bathtubs and putting a little more money into the showers. You can still do a whirlpool tub if you like, but I don't think you're going to get the return on investment with that improvement. Things you do want to consider, you want to stick with neutral colors, a more classic style, rather than some real bold things or real stylized.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Based on the fact that you want to resell in 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I would like to. I would. I want to go to Florida.
Nice.
Get out of the cold.
I don't blame you. As far as the basement goes, I know you asked about the basement, and that's a great place to put your money. You're going to probably get at least an 80% return on your investment in the basement. It can be as much as $20,000 or more to remodel the basement, but it's going to be the cheapest square footage, or the cheapest cost per square footage to remodel. Because think about it, if you add in an addition to your home, you can pay up to $150 a square foot to add that space. A basement's there already, you're just making it more livable. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not putting up new walls.
Right.
I never thought about that. Okay. Well, what about the exterior? Like, I was thinking about putting a new deck on, or should I leave the remaining deck and also landscaping? How does that work?
Well, curb appeal is really important when you're selling a home. So you can add a lot to the curb appeal without spending a ton of money. So some pretty flowers would be nice. You can dress up your front yard with, again, a small amount of money. Your deck, that deck needs some work. So I would recommend replacing it, but I wouldn't go crazy because the deck can be replaced for $5,000 or it could be $20,000 or more.
Yeah.
depending on the materials that you use, and you know, the extent of the deck. So
Okay.
I think you could get a good return on your investment there, but you just have to, again, you're gonna need to watch that because you're trying to resell in 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, how am I going to get to Florida if I spend all my money?
That's right.
That's right. Well, I appreciate you coming over and talking to me. It gives me something to start with. I can move on. I'll probably be calling you
I'll
again.
be happy to come out again. It's great to see you again.
You're
Kathy.
awesome. Thank you so
Sure,
much.
no problem. Thanks again for joining us on Undercover Agent. I'll see you again soon.